We're back with Lori Komer, the owner of Leahi Swim School.
I'm wondering how long it took from when you first got started, and then 4 years you started hiring your first employee. How long did it take before you hit a point where you would consider critical mass, where things just took off, and that point of a business where it's like, whoa, things are moving so fast?
I would say it started taking off probably about 6 or 7 years into it. It just really.
Why? Do you know why? What were the major contributors for that?
I think that the word got out, and I stepped up my advertising. Of course, I got more savvy about it. And, for a while, in the beginning, I kind of ran it as like a little boutique business. It wasn't paying
or like a hobby, kind of?
It was like a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
It did not pay the mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably after 6 or 7 years, it really was contributing to that.
Was that because you got serious, or you said, you know what, I'm going to run this thing as a business. I'm hiring people. We're going to expand. We're going to market.
It kind of built up to that. Every year it would expand little by little by little, and pretty soon, I'm going, whoa, I need someone in the office.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically when it happened. When I got to the point where I needed to get out of the pool and seriously train my swim teachers and get in. I didn't really get it until I got out of the pool.
What would you say took you out of the pool? Was it that you had children now and you got
that was
a
one
different
thing.
Realization?
That's one thing. I had children, and the phone would not stop ringing. And so constantly I would have to get out of the pool. In the 5-minute break that I had between classes, I'd be calling people and signing them up and sending your tuition and basically, and then I jump back in the pool, and I was on the phone till 10 o'clock at night calling people back. So it was like, you have to get out of the pool. You have to get out of the pool. You have to get out of the trenches to run the business. And no one knew more about the business than I did.
Mm-hmm.
I could sell. I got so good on the phone that I have this contest with myself about, how long it would take for someone to get our program. Because basically, they can go to the Y and get the Y, and then they call me and they find out that I have a 2.5 student-teacher ratio in my classes, and the kids are really getting the attention that they deserve and need. So,
are you talking mostly to mothers also?
Mostly to mothers. I would say 10% are dads, that call me. Because
that way, maybe from mother to mother, it kind of has that little mother-to-mother thing going on.
It definitely is. The grapevine,
Mm-hmm.
They want to know who you are. Where did your kids learn to swim? Oh, my kids went over to Leahi Swim School, and then they'll call me, and then they'll put me through the ringer, find out who you are. And basically the best thing, though, is to come on down. I just say, I tell them about my program, and I say, come on down, watch the classes, see for yourself what we do. That's sold it.
Do you see that the internet's going to play a bigger part in that? You can say, come on the internet and watch a video or take a look at stuff, or you want them to come down?
You need to have an internet site. You need to have that. And now one of my swim teachers actually designed my internet site, and it's adorable. He did such an incredible job. And I think it lends credibility to your business when you've invested in a beautiful website and it works and it conveys your message. And I think my site, it's cute, and you click and things pop up, and I've got little cartoon fishies running around, and it also has an application form and the schedule, so they can really see it. It's like right there in front of them. And parents are busy, and half the time they can't remember what you tell them. And I also have a very good brochure and application forms that go out to parents, because sometimes there are those parents who are not into the internet and they want something in their hand. They want something that, is very self-explanatory, very straightforward. We have a nice packet that we send out to parents too. And now we're doing weekdays as well year-round. So we have swimming classes pretty much all year round, weekdays and Saturdays. We've just implemented that. So these parents would wait from summer to summer to take lessons. And they really wanted lessons year-round. So we started the Saturday classes. And it's to the point now, the Saturday classes are so full. We have this lineup to register for the Saturday classes, and they're lining up at 6 in the morning to get in.
Like a rock concert.
It's like
tickets.
a rock concert. Mm-hmm. It really is. They're pretty dedicated, that group. And when we started the weekday classes, there were a lot of people who came weekdays during the summer that would go on Saturdays because we didn't have weekday classes. Now we have weekday classes, so now we have room on Saturdays for more people.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more on Greater Good Radio.